Oh, good morning, guy.
Morning.
You look like you had a rough night.
Oh, dude, I just slept great, actually. Slept for like 6 hours, got up, came back out again.
Well, he ended up stopping for the night because obviously we were fighting some lighting issues. But this thing is about what? You'd say 90% together? Maybe 95%?
You asking me?
90%, maybe.
Whatever you think, I don't know.
Well, I'm going to help him knock this thing out, and that means today should be first start, right?
Hopefully. If everything goes well. I mean, I've been doing most of this, so this is kind of like a test to see how much I've learned.
So this is either going to go really good or
really bad.
Really bad.
And we're still testing with the buckets on the 50-50, so.
They don't know about your 50-50 bucket issue?
Yeah. They don't know?
No, I didn't out you. Now you got it yourself.
Yeah.
So you.
This is what I did. I fucking picked the head up and tilted it too much, and buckets fell out, so.
Yeah, then I had to put them back together and remeasure, and it was fun. And
we'll see. We'll see if we got it right.
These bolts are looking so good, guys. The Vivid TI bolt kit.
I love them.
Like, dude, it is awesome to see. You guys want to pick up your own bolt kit, you can get it down in the description below.
If you want the TGV ones, it's a separate order.
Yeah, he found out the hard way.
Yeah.
But that's all right. We're working along with him on the TGV ones, and these look great on here. This thing is all together. I'm going to start knocking this thing out. Hopefully we're going to do the first startup today. And then what are we doing today? Moon tune?
Moon tune.
Moon tune, everything.
Quad digits or bust.
Quad digits or bust. This 60, I don't know if she's going to give us that quad digit number. I think it's still going to cap you at like 930.
That's fine with me, dude.
But quad digits or bust, and we got this old BBR Stage 5 in here, 20,000 miles on her, about to get the moon tune.
The rods are about to go to the moon.
We got Logan in the background. What's up, dude?
What's up, guys?
Hopefully he'll get another Subaru one day.
Maybe.
He had a good but bad experience in the past, so hopefully we can create that into a great experience later on. See?
A&R.
Made a lot of power. Didn't last long.
Well, that was probably what we put. I think that car got built back in 2013, 14.
We built our cars at the same time. You got done way quicker than me for sure, but I mean,
way back, guys. That was long before really you saw anything making any power, or saw really any Subarus doing 9-second passes. I mean, this is a long time ago. I think even back then, that was like way prior to flex fuel kits. You know, your old school tuning, E85 maps are a completely separate map.
600 horsepower was a feat. Like, that was impressive to have 600 back then.
Yeah, that was a lot of power back then. And nowadays we're kind of broken. We're making 600 wheel and stock motors.
Handing out 1,000 horsepowers left and right, dude.
Yeah, you get 1,000 horsepower. You get 1,000 horsepower. You might hold 1,000 horsepower. So hopefully we can, you know, revise that later on in life.
We'll see.
I'm sure it'll be another Aston White Hawkeye.
Next thing you know.
What in the world is Rod knocking up this hill? Oh my God.
Garbage truck.
Wow. Well, bud, if you want an EJ, let me know.
Taxpayer money to good use.
Now, I'm going to get the thing going on here. I guess Alex said he grenaded my tool. I finally bought the tool for this damn belt.
My thumb, dude.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be using it wrong.
I did it way easier just without that tool.
Well, pal, look at
I
this.
even watched a video on how to use it.
Jesus, you've salvage titled that thing. Holy shit.
It shot off.
I've used it twice. Twice.
I used it half.
Guys, roast him in the comments again. Oh, you're fucking our tools up again.
Don't roast me in the comments.
Roast him. Guess who's using all our tools too, because he had to fly here. So I guarantee we're gonna be missing the whole toolbox. It's already a shit show in here.
No, I got everything.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
10 mils fucked.
So bad. 10 mil. No, his treat's an 11 mil.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the one he makes disappear.
Yeah, I'm the magician with that one.
All right, let's get to work. Hopefully next clip you see, first startup. All right, I promised you guys that we would record when we're getting ready to start this thing up, and as you can tell, daylight's pretty much gone. That's how long we took to go through and clean this thing up and fix some airs.
Hey, it wasn't that bad. Come on, now.
Oh, it was fun.
For my first time.
You want to tell everybody how nice that twin scroll kit is?
Dude, once this car blows up, this kit will never see this car again.
ETS is the boys, but guys, this kit is it's pretty hard to work with. It's very tight, and you know, it's already getting tight when you have a rotate kit over here, obviously. And now you put another wastegate in and another up pipe, essentially, we in twin scroll. It makes it very difficult. So
it just ain't it, sis.
He's ready to go front facing.
It's not it.
Headlight mounted turbo. So he's just finishing up there. We had a fuel leak that he took care of, and this thing is ready to start. We are losing daylight, so we're just getting ready to fire this thing up. And the downside,
what's that?
That means we're gonna be tuning again at night.
That's not a downside. That's probably good for you, honestly. No cops.
Yes.
In the middle of
nice wording. Mexico, there ain't ever cops.
Yeah, sure.
And that means I can't bring you guys along because it's freaking dark. So that's the downside.
I'll shine my phone light.
We screwed him on the stock motor when we went out and tuned it because it was dark, and now this car is gonna be getting tuned when it's dark. When can we tune one in the daylight?
I don't know, dude. We'll shine.
They're gonna say we're fake news.
We'll shine my phone light out the window. We'll have Remy.
Well, they can see our fake news and they see what this thing traps.
We'll just put we'll have Remy hold the GoPro the whole time, and by his face you can read his butt dyno the entire ride.
That's fair.
He's like, damn, that's a
Remy, what are you doing over there? What's going on with your car? Everybody remembers Remy from the fuel line video, and I was giving him a lot of shit, and I kind of got some shit for how much shit I was giving. But guess what? It's Remy, and he's a friend, so he gets shit. And damn, boy, woo, that's an upgrade. ETS 4-inch intercooler, stock motor killer, another one. So guys, this thing is getting an AMS intake manifold, hard inlet, FP black. Black, huh?
Oh yeah.
You guys already know ETS V2 max flow header, because they've been killing it on these stock motors lately. And he wants the moon, like all of you. So we're going to the moon.
Oh yeah. Better
40 pounds.
Yeah.
All right, you heard it. To the moon we go with another stock motor. How many stock motors have we made power on now, guys?
Quite a few. I don't know. This stock motor is about to see 55 pounds.
Stock motor, get out of here. This thing ain't stock, guys. Don't want them to lie to you. I wish. That would be badass. I don't know, the way these stock motors...
I'm glad it's not, dude. I feel like I'd be wasting my time with this twin scroll kit, dude.
No, the way the stock motors are going lately, they're catching you, bud.
I don't know, man.
Stock motor almost made as much as you.
Stock motor would probably gap my shit the way it was prior.
So, guys, for those of you just tuning in, this is obviously not a stock motor. This is one of our stage 5 short blocks in this car, and we just did one of our higher stage 4 cylinder head package that has GSC S3 cams, big valves, big port job, everything to make this car make a 1,000 wheel. But we have a lacking fuel system, which is 2 Walbro 450s in the car, and we have a lacking turbo selection, which is a 6870. He wants a 1,000 wheel. I think the car, it's gonna be like a 930 car.
You want to talk about lacking? Your 7685 with dual Walbros 450s.
Dude,
that's lacking.
Yeah, that was lacking. I will agree 100%. He does have more injector than I had back then. So the ID 2600s have proven to give us a bit more headroom there, and the fuel system will do it with the right turbo. Now, when we start going up to 60 pounds on this turbo, we may hit the relief on the fuel pump. So,
should I start it?
Turbo. Yeah, we can go ahead and fire this baby girl up.
All right.
Let the key sit on for a second because I just reset it because we primed it and I had the check engine light for the crank sensor being off.
Make sure you got your safety glasses on because I don't know what's gonna fly out of here.
I don't know either. Fire her up. If you start it, it ain't my problem because I'm not the one making the noise.
Can I start it now?
Yeah, go ahead, start it. Oh boy. You got a big exhaust leak. Where's your exhaust leak at? That's right here. Turn it off. There's a big exhaust leak on the downpipe, guys. The problem with that is I can't get a proper reading on my wideband with a huge exhaust leak right there. Did you make sure to line up the downpipe to the turbo?
We got it as...
Well, I can tell you I'm getting all the air coming out right here, which means it's not sitting in the little ledge, and that means it's not on.
That's all right. We'll fix it.
So at least it hasn't ran long enough to get too hot.
Cute little turbo blanket.
Shout out to Torque Solutions. Oh, alrighty then.
Oh, I love Torque.
He just threw the freaking thing down.
Disrespect.
Yeah, don't disrespect it. Torque Solution, little turbo blanket. If you guys want one, get one down in the description below. And he's gonna be fixing this exhaust leak, so I guess it's gonna be pitch black before we even go out in this thing tonight. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that first startup. getting to see
I didn't.
part-time mechanic here.
Yeah.
Now, hang on, let's shine the light over there and see if we got any gaps going on.
We're about to get roasted, huh?
Yeah, you have no idea how much of it.
Nice, you killed the light and didn't charge it.
Well, I was looking for the charger.
It's inside. What an asshole. Didn't even charge our damn light.
You were
punk.
asleep.
Hey, quit cussing, man.
Listen here, pal.
Cussing.
That one's charged?
Yes, it is.
Wow, I'm surprised. Alright, let's see this thing.
You're gonna have to go to church Sunday and get back to your whole.
Oh my god, that thing has more of a gap than the hot girl or high school. Dude, it's so far off, it's not even funny. You guys don't have that thing lined up? Find a 14.
Have you...
Alright, so here's what we got here, boys. I got this light and I'm hoping that this thing will adapt.
Okay.
Maybe. Look how far off these idiots have this thing.
Hey, dude, come on now.
Look at that, it's not anywhere close.
I hang drywall, pal.
So this thing needs to be pushed down, and I know the lighting sucks, but he's getting underneath the car right now.
I'm waiting for a ratchet, pal. Josh, you got one?
No, I don't got. Oh, I do have a ratchet.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, blinded myself.
Okay, sorry, we're trying to...
What a shit show, huh?
It's just a time crunch tomorrow.
This is what happens when you make a drywall or fucking put his car together.
Yeah.
If you need your
Come on,
drywall
part-time
hung,
tech.
you need drywall hung, don't hit me up because I ain't doing it.
No, my. All right, let's see if we can get this thing going in here, bud.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I can barely even fucking see.
I'm gonna put the light on it.
I can call him and ask, just because I need to come here.
There we go. I got my light for this now.
So should I undo this bracket that goes to the...
Home, I guess.
What? No. Maybe.
I need a 12.
Undo the actual one that goes down to the transmission. That's the one you were struggling with earlier. Because I can move it side to side, I just can't move it down.
Yeah, hold up. I need more freaking room.
Well, you don't get any more room. Come on.
There we go, we're getting somewhere.
Kind of. God, I need that other side loosened. Just leave it loose.
Okay.
Now, get the, here's a 12. Get this other one. I feel like it's a 13, not a 12, but.
It might be. Yeah, you're right.
Alright, come out.
No, you're not. You're wrong.
What?
You're wrong.
Here we go, guys.
God, that was close.
Oh, I almost got him.
If Bo doesn't work, if I could take...
Oh,
I'm
man.
putting salt in your gas tank, pal.
Shut up. I'm going to put a 40-degree timing spike at peak torque.
You'd be
bitch.
doing me a favor.
He wants this thing to blow up. He wants a stage X. He doesn't want this little puny stage 5 no more. This thing has 20,000 miles on it for those of you just tuning in.
My mom told me that my trust fund only activates if I actually need the money, so I have to build this up first.
Trust fund, baby. They're going to give you all shit and think that that is real now.
Well, I'm completely joking, so I hope they don't take that serious.
Oh, come on, dude. We're just so close. Why can't it line up? I just need to go down a little bit. Are you get that thing out yet?
You want it all the way up?
Yeah, dog. That's not even the right bolt that's supposed to be in there.
I know, I just put shit together, made it happen, you know?
That's way too long. It's spinning the nut, you idiot. Bam, into a new day. What's up, guy?
Not much.
You've moved up. You got a driveway spot.
I have.
So Remy's getting his car all torn apart, and I'm sure a lot of you are probably interested with Alex's car and what happened last night, since you know it was too dark to be able to record anything. And to be honest, you guys, not much really happened, and we had nothing but issues last night with a wiring issue within the car. He had a broken clip on the main harness that goes on the engine harness, which is a big no-no. Usually I won't even tune a car that has it like that, but Alex being a close friend, I made an exception, and that proved why I don't make the exception. So we had no boost control in the car, which I don't think is because of the wire harness, but we had weird issues within the car with wiring, meaning like when you'd rev it out, the tach would start freaking out, and so you'd start to get up to like 6,500 RPMs and the tach would just jump around and go back and up and back and up. Obviously that's not good because that means it moves around in my timing table, so that's not going to work. So I called it there. And then we also had no boost control. I mean, first pull, car hit 48 pounds. Boost cut couldn't even catch it soon enough. My foot couldn't catch it soon enough. And even when we what I'm trying to say, we had nothing but issues with boost control, and I even checked the lines and everything was hooked up right. So that was what the weird part was. So I went ahead and just hooked up normal to wastegate, and it still had less control than what it should have. It was showing 27 pounds, and when we had it on Series Gray, it was like 21 pounds is what the wastegate was. So I told him he had some problems there, maybe some loose hoses, clamps. We did find a loose one on the bottom of the wastegate that we tightened up, and that seemed to help, but not all the way. So I think he just needs to go through some odds and ends and clean that up. Unfortunately, you know, being a first timer and going through it, the biggest thing I emphasized with him was finish one project before you move on to the other. That's probably the best advice I can give anyone. And I know Remy's going to take that with today on his project. He had some weird boost control issues before as well, and oddly enough on his car, it literally was just too big of a line hose on the fittings, and it looked like it was tight and it felt like it was tight, but it wasn't. So just weird little things like that, guys. So just to pay attention. Always obviously zip tie all your boost control system. It's very important. And needless to say, he ended up having issues. So we went and I tuned it on E85. He has an E85 map that he has a good base on. I've told him I want to lower the spring pressure in the wastegate because it has a pretty high spring, 21 pounds, 1.4 bar. So I went ahead and told him to lower it to 14.5 pounds since we have a 4-port anyways. He's going to be doing that. And I tuned it this morning on pump gas without any issues, just on wastegate. And I was able to get it down to 23 pounds on pump gas. So, I mean, I felt a lot better about that, being on wastegate pressure and pump gas. Tuned the car. He's on his way back to Seattle now, driving the car home. Now we got Remmy, version 2.0 of Shit Show.
Yep.
No, it won't be that bad.
If my parts show up.
Remmy actually gets things tight from what I've seen, besides his hoses.
I guess so, yeah.
So he's getting this thing all tore apart. He needs to pull his turbo off still. This thing is going to fabrication today because we need to build that turbo inlet. And I'm going to be using Raven Fab, which you guys have known Raven Fab does a lot of the wiring work, but they also do fabrication work. And since Ranchbuilt is all tied up right now, I had them go to Raven Fab. They're going to knock this thing out for us. And I think I'm going to talk to them about creating that turbo inlet for you guys that I told you about before. So I'm going to tell them to kind of keep an eye out for when they're building it, maybe to build a jig on it. So I'll keep you posted on that. I am working on that in the background. But we have some nice parts for this thing to start going on, and we need to get this thing ready to be mocked up for fabrication. That means we need to get the turbo out of here. He's already got his downpipe out. We got the intake manifold off. I'm having him pull his engine harness out because there's no reason for it to be in the car while it's getting fabricated. And then we can we're gonna get rid of his coolant expansion pipe over here. Sometimes you guys have seen I've trimmed them over here, but I think I'm probably gonna leave it over here with having an inlet there, because then you have less hoses running over here. So we're still gonna do that. That way we can have this thing ready to go for fabrication, and then they can knock that out hopefully in the next day or two.
Get ready, yeah.
Then when this thing comes back, that's gonna be full on work, bud. Yeah. You got to pull the motor for a clutch job too. So he went ahead and bought an Exetti twin disc for this thing. That'll work great for stock motor power at SP Black, and that'll be a good clutch he can upgrade later on to a triple disc. We have a Walbro 450 for this thing, ID 1700s. Yeah. And an AMS intake manifold, obviously our ETS front mount, our awesome ETS header as well. So this thing definitely is going to be a fun project. I'll let you get back to it. I'm going to help guide him on some things here. I got to start working on this blue STI in the background. I'm a bit behind after this weekend. So thank you, Aleks, for that, bud. So now this thing, like I showed you guys before, this thing is in the car, ready to go. So I'm gonna get this thing timed. He actually sent me the cam gears that I needed for this thing because we were missing one. And I'm gonna get this thing all together today, timed in the background while he's working on that thing. So you're not even using the tent. What happened?
Got stuck.
It got stuck?
It's hard with one person trying to...
Want to pull it over the hood? Come on, bud, grab it. There you go.
Perfect.
Usually I put her like right in that corner over there, depending on where the car is. There you go. Now you got some shade. Oh, don't you worry, bud. She's good. Must be nice. Now I gotta work in the sun.
You can take it.
Let's get this thing apart. Josh is gonna be coming over because Remmy gets to use his trailer. So we're gonna get Josh's trailer. So we need to get this thing ready to go, like now. Now.
Yeah.
Oh, good old parts delivery, Bo. He's like, yep, again. And we got a bunch of boxes. About time, these same. You happy or what?
Finally shut up.
Those of you guys don't remember Bo. Bo's gonna be partying in the background.
Almost.
What do we got? Cause he has my favorite car in the world.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Evo. No, this actually is our old Evo. If you guys go back in the channel, you actually will see we sold this thing to him. How long have you had this thing? Has it been a year?
Yeah.
Holy crap, time flies by. This thing's beautiful now though. White. Nothing better than a white Evo. I mean, you just can't beat white. Black, it's pretty good though.
Black and white one.
But white, and we're gonna save a treat for you guys. This is gonna be fun to have on the channel. A change. And he, stock block killer over here. We're gonna be stock motors all over. So this thing does have a stock motor in it, guys, and we do have a turbo kit for it. Twin disc, everything, all the good parts.
Yep.
E85 to the moon. Brakes, we'll just build a motor. Ain't that big a deal.
Exactly.
Yeah, see? So, all the Evo boys will have some stuff for you. In the meantime, we're making him drive his truck.
Yeah.
She's a certified ripper, huh?
She's a 5-speed.
Oh! LS swap coming.
Yeah.
Look at that. So much horsepower, it's burning the paint right out the hood. I've been making some solid progress on the blue car today while Remy's been out here, and he's made even more progress. You see, he's filled my whole yard of all his parts. You ready?
Oh, show my new Tomei. Oh. No.
Oh, damn, dogs. He's got a Tomei. Bam. Thanks to Aleks. Aleks actually bought this one, remember, guys? And then he bought Valentine's. So now we have another Tomei for his car, which those sound good on stock location turbos. You go rotated, pretty hot boy. But you ready for it?
Boy.
He does like hot boy. Have you seen the car? Look at the thing. Top boy King Nation. There you know. He's actually been getting some good work on this thing. It's about ready for your new Turbski. Got our beautiful ETS V2 header on there, as always. So he's gonna tighten that up. We gotta up our wastegate springs because, well, we're going to the moon.
Yeah.
We were just discussing our moon tune. So we'll have enough spring in the gate to go to 42 pounds. So I think it's safe to say we're about the party of this thing. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. And on the blue car, I didn't show you the final here. So this is what it looks like. Got it all timed, got the whole front of the engine together. Got our AOS nice and mounted over here. And that is gonna wrap it up for tonight for you guys. I think this will be enough of a video for you. I'm sure it's already delayed out, bunch of talking. But we are gonna be taking this thing over to Raven Fab and get that inlet made, get the intercooler piping modified. And then this thing's gonna be coming back and we're gonna have hours to get this thing back together.
It's gonna be
and tune it.
time crunch.
And I still need to put a clutch in there. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. At least the RA is still tuned. So, all right, well, that's gonna wrap it up. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.
Living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground. Living life up in the fast lane. Life, though you lemons, you just put them in Coronas, Coronas, Coronas. I've been working, I need that advance with the bonus, the bonus, the bonus. Ain't no thoughts about tomorrow, I'm just living in the moment, the moment, the moment. Full tank of gas and 200 on the dash, bitch, I'm zoning, I'm zoning, I'm zoning. Fast lane, living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground. Living